In an entirely predictable twist, Harry has decided to quit Sentebale, the very charity he co-founded nearly 2 decades ago. The reason? An unthinkable controversy that somehow remains totally thinkable when Harry is involved. Let's rewind. Back in 2006, Harry, in a rare moment of doing something worthwhile, teamed up with Prince Seiso of Lesotho to launch Sentebale, a charity dedicated to helping African orphans affected by poverty and AIDS. The name Sentebale translates to forget-me-not, which is ironic, considering how quickly Harry is now forgetting about it. Fast forward to today, and Sentebale is in total crisis. The once respected organisation is now embroiled in a full-scale meltdown thanks to the spectacular implosion of its leadership. Apparently the trustees and the chair of the board, Zimbabwean-born lawyer Sophie Chandauka, had a bit of a disagreement. And by bit of a disagreement, we mean a full-blown, lawyer-up, scorched earth lawsuit. Chandauka was appointed as chair last year, and surprise, surprise, the trustees weren't thrilled. They wanted her out. She refused. Now, the whole thing has collapsed faster than Harry's approval ratings. So, what does H do? Take responsibility? Mediate the situation? No, of course not. He, along with his co-founder Prince Seiso and the entire board of trustees, threw their toys out of the pram and resigned in dramatic fashion. What's transpired is unthinkable. They whined in a statement, apparently in shock that they had to actually deal with consequences for once. They went on to lament that they were forced to step down with heavy hearts, as though they were being exiled to Siberia rather than voluntarily walking away. But let's be real, what's the actual reason Harry bolted? Well, it seems the crux of the dispute boils down to fundraising. Chandauka wanted to shift fundraising efforts to Africa, where the money would be raised and managed locally. This would mean fewer star-studded New York galas, fewer champagne-fueled polo matches, and, horror of horrors, less access to the royal brand for Harry to monetize. Translation: the charity was moving in a direction that didn't serve Harry's wallet or his insatiable need for A-list validation. Without the ability to parade around at high-profile events under the guise of charitable work, there was no longer anything in it for him or his ever-thirsty wife. So, naturally, he walked away. And let's not forget, this mess has apparently caught the attention of the UK's Charity Commission. Sentebale is now under investigation for governance issues. And what do we always say? If there's smoke, there's fire. Could it be that something dodgy was going on behind the scenes? Were financials being managed in a way that wouldn't hold up to scrutiny? Why exactly was Chandauka so determined to stay? Oh, and did we mention, Chandauka is the same woman Meghan Markle allegedly pushed aside during a charity polo match photo op. Coincidence? We think not. Perhaps the Sussexes weren't expecting her to be quite so resilient. If only she had just curtsied properly, right? One thing's for sure. This is not the clean-cut noble exit Harry wants us to believe it is. This is about distancing himself from yet another brewing scandal before it explodes. It's about pulling the plug before the truth about Sentebale's finances and internal disputes comes fully to light. And most of all, it's about ensuring that that Harry's grifting empire doesn't take a hit.